Good Friday morning, everybody. Meteorologist Danielle Noyes here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. Damp, raw start out there, although areas of rain are less widespread than yesterday. Pivoting in, you can see that counterclockwise spin. We've had some reports of snow this morning right along the border of western Connecticut as well, and heavier snow off to the west. So it is going to be an unsettled day. You can track it all with our app and the interactive radar right on there for your location. It's free in the App Store and Google Play. Hourly forecast in there too. So kiddos will want the rain jacket again this morning as these showers will come back into play today. It's a mostly cloudy but likely indoor recess type of day. The feels like temperatures will manage mid to 40s for many of us. And if they want to grab the umbrella, sure, they can put that in the bag or carry it off to school as well with these scattered showers that will continue at times through the course of the afternoon. Rainfall totals over the past 24 hours, nice. We've needed it because of the drought conditions, and some spots picked up over an inch. Fitchburg, Worcester, city of Boston, just under an inch. Providence, over an inch, just under an inch in Hartford, and some higher totals in the western part of the state. A little less on Cape Cod and far northern New England, where you'll get into some of the action through the day today, but particularly tonight and into tomorrow. So additional showers will fill in. There'll be some elevation snowflakes that mix in. It's a blustery Saturday tomorrow. There'll be wind gusts to 35 miles per hour, a wet start in the morning, probably until about midday in eastern New England, with some summit snow in the mountains of northern New England that mixes in. And then it's a brighter day on Sunday. For that reason, it's my pick of the weekend. That being said, it will be windy. I think the gusts will be even higher on Sunday, 30 to 40 miles per hour, and that may result in some isolated pockets of damage and definitely a brisk feel both weekend days. So let's time things out with the predictive radar. Scattered showers through mid to late morning fill in across southern New Hampshire, southern Maine, eastern Massachusetts, while pockets of rain will continue to fill in across northern New England. And you see the blue mixing in, particularly above about 1,000, 1,500 feet with elevation. There may be some slick spots that result all the way from western Connecticut into the Berkshires and far southern Vermont. A few wet flakes mixing in across northern New England too. Now, we do get a little lull in the action around midday to early afternoon before scattered showers fill back in and turn to some pockets of steadier rain. So our Friday evening commute will be wet in spots, road spray kicking up. Leave a little extra time to get to your destination, a little space between you and the car in front of you. Notice through this evening, it's some pockets of steadier rain for central and southern New England. That elevation snow still mixing in and accumulating above about 1,500 feet. Tomorrow morning, it's a wet start, areas of rain, some elevation snow, and then everything will kind of pull away over the course of the midday and afternoon from west to east for our Saturday. So this is good news for additional rainfall amounts, seeing some things that are pointing to about an additional half an inch to an inch of rain, particularly from southern New Hampshire into central Massachusetts, and also the coastline of Maine, about a half an inch to an inch. There may be some amounts from Boston back down through the South Shore and just north of the city that do top out over an inch, and that's on top of what we've already seen, which will be welcome news because of the drought. In terms of snowfall, coating to an inch. Now, this is with elevation, but the Litchfield Hills stretching up the Berkshires, this is predicted snow over the next 24 hours. Coating to an inch or two when you get in the higher elevations of the southern Green Mountains. And then if I zoom things in across northern New England, you notice there may be some locally higher totals, Northeast Kingdom, the White Mountains, of course, with elevation, and also into northwest Maine. So we'll get some snowfall reports out of this across far western New England. Now, high temperatures today will top out, believe it or not, slightly above average in the lower 50s. We should be in the upper 40s this time of the year. It's going to feel like the 40s with that wind factored in. And the farther north you go, we are talking about highs in the mid 40s in many areas, few upper 40s on the map as well, and some cooler readings across far northern Maine, where we'll be either side of about 40 degrees, closer to 50 when you come back down to the Maine coastline. Overnight tonight, definitely a cold rain for many of us, with temperatures in the mid to upper 30s, although in far western New England with some snowflakes mixing in with elevation, notice the temperature sitting right around the freezing mark. So use caution. Keep a close eye on your car thermometer. If it's right around 32 degrees, some slick spots possible. That wind off the ocean right around 10 miles per hour. More on the weekend forecast. We'll take an early look at next week in the holiday too in our insights later on.